Street Fighter 6. Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. Puts one in the pocket. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Wow, shut down. Knockdown. Not shy with the grab. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Player 2 chases him down. Oh, sucks to fly the open. Player 2 can't use any more drive without sneaks in the throw. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Connects with medium kick. Who's going to start things off? Checks with a medium kick. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. All right, what's coming up next? Grabbing it out up close. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Player 2 with the rhythm sets up with the jump in. A real test of oh, putting the cherry on top. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike.
Judy.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Player 2 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Did well to get the buff in there. Lots of aggression from both sides. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. The drink level's up to 4. All options are on the table. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Fantastic reactions there. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Swagger step. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Risky up-close scrap still going. They return to center stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Jumps. There's a change of sides. Are we gonna see a comeback here? The swagger step sends him flying. Long critical. What's gonna happen? Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Wrecks them. Player 1 holding on to that. That's how you close it out. What a beast! Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that runda. Go, starts to pry them open. Did well to get the buff in there. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? The drink level's up to 4. All options are on the table. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Gets a risky puff in. Gets the jump in. Doesn't miss a beat. Risky up-close scrap still going. Hits them with a stop and pop. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Swagger step. Shows a medium kick. The swagger step sends them flying. And whiff! They're wide open. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Both sides getting ready. Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Heading into the end game, opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Gets the jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Nails the overthrow arrow kick. The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Anti-air drop. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player with perfect KO. They were in full control there.
Jamie.
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Backs them into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. What's the play here? Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Very solid corner switch. All right, what's coming up next? The comeback's gonna be tough. Gets them. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Opt for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Drink level maxed out. This party's getting crazy. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Medium kick. Are they going to be able to come back and stack it in there? Player 1 may have a well of untapped potential. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Connects with medium kick. No good up high. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Player 1 chases them down. The drink level's up to 4. All options are on the table. Kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time.
反正刚出而已。
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Swagger step. Okay, they trade hits. Checks with a medium. Taking stock. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player one holding on to that corner, throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Noticeable life leak knocks them out of the air. What'll be the plan here? Jumps! Whoa! Clear up the line now? Will this be enough to kill? What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Uh-oh! Devil Song! Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the throws them. Player one drops them hard. They just said, get that jumping out of here. Player one with the rhythm, owning that face. Both sides tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Quick medium post. What now? What are they gonna do? Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Player two has a full drive gauge, but is on the brink of death. Scuffle. How did they anticipate that jump in? Player one was an absolute beast in that match.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Deftly shuts out the jumping. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Knockdown. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game moves. Taking stock. Back throw for the side switch. Knockdown. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Gets some. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Did well to get the buff in there. Takes the chance to hurt him. Swagger Hermit Punch. Juicy damage. Breaks the block with a throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Both fighters planning something? Player one will look to apply pressure here. Oh, sucks to pry them open. Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a payoff. They're low on both life and there's a burnout. Both sides getting ready. Player two, he crashes out the cage right there.
And it scales.
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Let's go.
What a finish! Player one was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Keeping them away. Swagger step. Did well to get the buff in there. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Quick one in the pocket. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Uses a drive parry against the attack. A parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Takes a trip. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Drive freeze opens up. What'll happen here? Checks with a medium kick. Tension! KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Swagger step. Did well to get the buff in there. Somehow pushed. Gets a risky buff in. Drive gauge gap here. Takes a trip. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. Hits him with a stop and block. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Scrapping it out up close. Drink level Mac knocks them out of the air. A quick breather. Player 1 will look to apply pressure. That combo finishes it. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump in catches them. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Decent damage. What's next? Blocks the jump in. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Misses the drive impact. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Experiencing burnout. KO. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Getting tipsy with the devil inside. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Knockdown. Lots of Fu-Hop bank and plenty of avenues to race through. Quick breather. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Dashes up. Scrapping it out up close. Going in. Player, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Are we gonna see a comeback? Drops them. No! Send off the wall! This is gonna kill.
小宝
No doubt about it. Flatline zone. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
董小宝不认识哦。
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Swagger step. Was looking for that jump attack. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. Buy some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Had the radar up and running. Did well to get the buff in there. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Time for a drink. Nails the anti-air. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Swagger Hermit Punch. Juicy damage. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Hits him with his free flow. Looking for a chance. Drink level max out. This party's getting crazy. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 looking to impress with this super. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Big counter. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Decent damage. What's next? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Takes a trip. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Picture perfect punish counter. Player 1 is well aware of their life and meters. Really good decision making. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. Get carried to the corner. They were right to be on guard there. KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Decides to buff up while they can. Puts one in the pocket. Still slugging it out here. Next up, brushes off the throw. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Knockdown. Did well to get the buff in there. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Taking stock. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. No, that's the final move. Takes a trip. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Player 1 holds it, wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Swagger step. Jump. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Jumps in. There's a change of sides. Gets out of the corner. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. A quick breather. Sai Hasho pokes with a medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. The Fuha's there to give them even better returns on their investment. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Connects with the throw. Excellent block. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Nails it! Scuffle. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The swagger step sends them flying. Swagger step. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Both sides getting ready. Sai Hasho. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of the... Knew the throw was coming. This is a bad situation to be in. Sticks out a kick. Quick medium poke. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Change of plans. Ooh, what a smart throw. Ugh, take a seat. Medium kick. With no hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSFW. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. No one could have called that. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Buff while they're blinking. Sai Hasho to start something? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure down to the wire. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? They saw a path and they took it. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Medium kick hits. Just out of range for that throw. Knockdown and jumps in. Swagger step. Looking for a chance. Side hustle. Big blow. A quick breather. Happy hour. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Either fighter could use drive. Turning it right up with a super. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Medium kick. Side hustle. Gets a risky buff in. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Swagger step. Both fighters have a full drive gauge on deck. This can lead to some big damage. Getting up close and personal. Amazing. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Time to make them famous. Okay, here we gotta do better than that. Cut that boy off. He's walled flat into the guard break. What a finish. Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jump overhead attack. Barely blocks the jump in. Gets a risky buff in. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Knockdown. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Sticks the jump in. Who's going to start things off? Swagger step. Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. The tension ring hits home. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Drink level max out. This party's getting crazy. Drops them hard. Going in, tension. A real test, that's how you close it out. What a beast!
Final round.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Smart play with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. The low kick hits, connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. Sticks out a kick. Gets hands on him with the tension. Player 2, more fuel to the fire. Hook him up. Ketsuga Saiho connects. Jamie's gonna show all of those G's that there's a new player in town. Expand the meter. Amazing. Yo, critical art now. Time for pleasure. Time for pain. As far as jury's concerned, they're kind of the same. Take that cord away. He's maxed out. They can't get hit here. Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? It is over. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Tough while they're blinking. Medium kick hit. Projectile to try and change the situation. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player 2 chases them down. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Life lead opens up. Did well to get the buffer here. Sees it come, experiencing burnout. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Were they baiting them into that? Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Shows the medium kick. Player 2 has a chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Saiha shows. Pokes with the medium kick. You've gotta be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Oh, that's the private open. Both sides getting ready. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Big change, but what a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Getting tipsy with the devil inside. Time for a drink. Thoughts while they're blinking. Connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. Player 1, to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Get to the Saiho. Better not blink because this boy's quicker than a freaking hiccup. Player 2 still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Wraps it up with a throw. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Checks with a medium kick. Getting tipsy with the devil inside. Got their eye on the air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player 1 has the life lead. Time to sit on the lead. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Player 1 digs in deep to get that drive in. Oh, sucks the private open. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. Shows the medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Lots of distance here as both fighters look for an opening. In there! Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The Fuha's stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. The Fuha's there to give them even better returns on their investment. Oh, that's the private open. Player 2 holds it, brushes that off, and keeps going. Drink level 4 and now a full house to play with. Max, this is gonna hurt. What'll happen here? Whack ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Puts them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
現在練習を続ける強力なファイ現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。たった今練習中のファイターが倒されました。練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。 練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。たった今練習中のファイターが倒されました。現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。たった今練習中のファイターが倒されました。たった今練習中のファイターが倒されました。現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。たった今練習中のファイターが倒されました。たった今練習中のファイターが倒されました。たった今練習中のファイターが倒されました。たった今現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。たった今練習中のファイターが倒されました。現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。たった今練習中のファイターが倒されました。現在練習を続ける強力
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? The fight. It's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Puts one in the pocket. That was a solid anti-air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player one has the life advantage. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Takes a trip with the life gap. Were they baiting them into that? Oh, sucks to pry them open. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Pokes with a medium kick. Oh, says no to the impact. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. In there! Player one wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Buffs up. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The Fuha's stock to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. All right, what's coming up next? Oh, sucks to wide open. Player two, holding, hits him with a stop and bop. Drink level 4 and now a full house to play with. Knockdown and this is gonna hurt. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. And for me. Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Puts one in the pocket. Good anti-air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. Backs them into the corner. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. The drink level's up to 4. All options are on the table. Life lead opens up. Gets a risky buff in. Taking stock. Decides to buff up while they can. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Did well to get the buff in there. Buffs up. Sees it coming and burnout activates. They break things off to take a quick breather. Player one can't afford this good heads-up decision, opting for the dragon pack. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Checks with a medium kick. Swagger step. Player two has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Side hustle to start something. Shows a medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Oh, that's the right over. Are we going to see a comeback here? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Connects with medium kick. Just closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Feeling a real buzz. The last round. It's now or never. Swagger step. Player one won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Yo, cut that boy off. He's had too much. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Getsu got Saiho! You better not blink, because you boys quicker than a freaking hiccup! Player 2 still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle!
他就找我
Fighters are
打，
coming themselves up and are raring to go. Who's
你
going
没有
to
去
come
啊
out on top in this fight? The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. A brave forward jump there to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Pokes with a medium kick. Gets the jump in. A quick breather. Does a good job of pushing back. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Saihasho to start something? They both have full drive gauges to work with. They just won't stop switching sides. Drink level maxed out. This party's getting crazy. Checks with a medium. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Tension. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Was hungry for the grab. That's how you close it out. What a beast! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Gets a risky buff in. Smart play with the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. This can lead to some big damage. Throw is denied. What a read. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Ooh, what a smart throw. Take that gourd away. He's maxed out. Tension's a solid choice. Are they going to be turning it right up with a super?
っただろ。時間の無いい顔できんじゃん。調子に乗るからだよ。
Fight!
風金じゃん。調子に乗るかこれ。
現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現してたった今練習中のファイターが倒されました。たった今練習中のファイターが倒されました。現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。しています。たった今練習中のファイターが倒されました。
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. That was a solid anti-air. Saw that low heavy coming. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Backs them into the corner. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Opts for the throw. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Sticks the combo. Solid combo. Oh! The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Closing moments of the match. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Spinning bird kick. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Uses the target combo as a filler. Sets up with the jump in. Vintage. Knockdown and player KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Buffs up. Scrapping it out up close. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Super Arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Who will force the other's hand? Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. All in with the rock! Vintage! Presses for a reaction with a fireball. This is a bad situation to be in. Dangerous range here. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Jump! Shrugs that off! Noticeable life lead is a more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Sit them down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Pokes with the medium kick. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 1 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Puts one in the pocket. Throws him down. Steps in for the throw. Knockdown. shoots off a fireball up close, turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Decides to buff up while they can. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Overhead. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. No, stops to pry them open. Solid combo. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Goes for the KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Barely blocks the jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Strings it all together. Can't tech the throw. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Took him to the corner in a flash. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Saihasho, both fighters have a full super meter on deck. There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. A quick breather. Barely blocks the jump in. Benjamin turning it right up with a super. Still alive? Still alive? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. What are these fighters thinking now? Opts for the throw. All right. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Throws them down. Trips them up. Projectile to try and change the situation. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Did well to get the buff in there. Ends with the projectile. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Decides to buff up while they can. They trade. He brushes that off and keeps going. Oh, starts to pry them open. Takes a trip. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. What'll happen here? Player 2 holding on to that corner and blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Drive gauge is looking bad. What'll they do now? That combo did decent damage. There's a change of KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. The overhead's good. Brushes that off and keeps going. Pokes with a medium kick. Ooh, you never know what's an excellent block. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Player 2 is in a vert wall splat into the guard break. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Looking for a hold. Sticks out a kick. Gets into perfect fireball range. Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the opponent. Can they use their drive to save the completion? Vintage cashes out the cage right there. This is going to hit for a critical arc. You gotta imagine that this is not only going to wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Drive impact misses. No hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NXF double. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. It is over. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。たった今練習中のファイターが倒されました。練習中のファイターが倒されました。現在ファイターが出現。たった今練習中のファイターが倒されました。現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。現在練習を続ける強現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。現在練習を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。
大臣天戦
ただいま練習中のファイターが倒されました。
ここだ。大臣波動拳スピニングバードキック。
たった今練習中のファイターが倒されました。
サムソンサムソンスピニングバードキック。波動拳
練習中のファイターが倒されました。 ファイターが倒されました。現在連勝を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。
見えてんだよ だろ。時間の無駄だ。よかっただろ。時間の無駄だ。いい顔できんじゃん。調子に乗るから。
現在連勝を続ける強力なファイターが出現しています。